Hey all, today we're taking a look at the H&R 999. Let's get into it. Now if you like this content, like, sub, shares, all that good stuff, really appreciate it. Also down below, coupon codes and merch to help support the channel, and maybe buy me a better hat. So today we're looking at the H&R 999. It is a double single action, 9-shot, go figure, break top 22 long rifle. So by break top, what I mean is you lift up this little thing here, and that's how you open it up to load the cylinder. It also has a auto ejector on here, which is really nice. And what that is so as I open it, this ejector comes up and basically, in theory, ejects all the rounds. It works most of the time. I found that doing this quicker rather than slower is generally your best bet, much like most revolver ejectors. But it has completely adjustable sights, so the rear is adjustable for windage, the front is adjustable for elevation. Now this gun is long since out of production, so I'm not really going to go crazy in depth about the review just because, you know, again, it's out of production. So it's not like you're going to be able to run down to the shop and buy one unless you find one used. But I will talk about some of the effects, what I think about the gun. So I've got it loaded up here. Let's take some shots. So now that I've shot it, all I got to do to eject it is lift this up and then flip it open like that. And there you go, ready to be loaded with more ammo. So once you get the sights tuned in, it's a pretty accurate little gun. I've definitely had some fun shooting with it. One thing I will note is that, so the rear sight, right, I'll show here for a sec. There's a windage screw on either side. And again, I don't know how well it shows up in the sun, but basically how you adjust the sight is you would unscrew one side, move the sight over, and then tighten the other screw behind it, and then it kind of holds it in place. While I'm out here in the desert, I actually just had to stop filming because the right side screw comes loose and actually came loose enough to the rear sight fell out. Now I found it, put it back in, and it's all good to go again. The only real thing I would say about that is if that starts happening for you, if you have one of these, Loctite, probably your best friend once you get it zeroed in, even some nail polish. Get it zeroed in real good. Just put some nail polish or some blue Loctite or something in there. It probably won't happen again. But other than that, the thing's been pretty reliable. Not really had any issues. Not really any light primer strikes. A couple duds, you know, with 22, that's to be expected. But really, honestly, the thing shoots pretty good, especially for an H&R, which generally isn't regarded as the highest quality gun maker. So I've taken some shots with this thing, and it's pretty fun. There was a couple different versions of this with different grips. This one has kind of your panels, where there was some that I think had a grip that basically enclosed the whole butt of the gun, right? But overall, it's pretty nice. I will say the trigger, and again, H&R is generally regarded as more of a budget-minded company. They're definitely not a Colt or a Smith & Wesson. I will say the trigger is not the best of some of the revolvers I've shot. It's okay, it's decent, but I've definitely shot better. For a 22, it's plenty fine, but it's definitely not, you know, like a Colt King Cobra or the Smith & Wesson K22s or 17s or anything like that, but definitely serviceable. And in single action, it's plenty light, so you can definitely get some more precise shots that way. But overall, I say it's a fun little gun. Definitely neat, definitely glad that I picked one of these up. And yeah, let me know down below. Do you have one of these? What do you think of it? And have a good day.